going on, folks? Welcome back to We the Champs. It's good to be here with you. I'm your host, Jalen, and we have a special co-host in the building today. He goes by the alias, whatever it is, of Carolina Blue.
Alias.
And if alias, I get tongue tied with words sometimes. But if you guys want to take a better guess and guess who he really is, you're welcome to in the DMs or the comments or whatever. But we're going to get into the mix with some baseball, guys. But before we do this, hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment, and share amongst everybody. All right. Carolina Blue, what's up?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Nothing much. Good to have you here. So the MLB season just kicked off a little early. So the past couple of days, we had the Seoul series in Seoul, Korea, with the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the San Diego Padres. Thought it was going to be a 3-game series. I would have liked it to be 3 games. It went 2. And there are actually some entertaining games. The first one was a score of 5-2. The Dodgers took that one. And the second one was a bat racker. 15-12. The San Diego Padres won that one. And
actually, I think that was the guy from Japan. I think that was his debut.
Right? Yeah, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah, he got shelled, man.
Yeah,
like,
so go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, son.
Yeah. So it was his first start and whatnot. First off, I like to say it was great marketing for the MLB because I definitely tuned into the games. You know, them showing the games by themselves kind of didn't really give it so much as a sense of urgency, but it's like, all right, we got our Asian MLB World Tour games going on, so who knows? But only people who are actually up at 6 o'clock in the morning really check that game out. But so what do you know about this pitcher, this $325 million pitcher for the Dodgers?
Yeah, I know he got shelled.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's not a good look for him because actually go back his past his last 3 starts, 2 or 3 starts in the spring training prior to this series, he got knocked around pretty good.
Really?
And I mean, yeah, his stuff's just not there right now. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be one of those pitchers that gets into his groove like 4 or 5 starts into the season, or maybe longer. But right now, it's not looking good. I mean, they're teeing off on him. You know?
Now, do you think that's part of that? Could be now. Is there a different play style in Japanese baseball, or do you just feel like it's just baseball? Do you think that could?
It's all baseball. But what I have found out is that the ball that they use here is actually a little bit bigger than the ball they use. Yeah, the ball. Yeah, so the ball he pitched with in his former league. So actually, you would think that would work to his advantage throwing a smaller ball, but actually it doesn't. I don't know how he's acclimated to the ball over here, but it's like when I played, we used to get just tossing around and stuff. When I tried to pitch, we used to warm up with like a heavier ball, like throw a softball a little bit. You would think just having that weighted ball, that much extra weight in your hand, that once you got a hold of the official ball being smaller, that you'd be able to throw a lot harder. Actually, that works against you.
Mm-hmm.
That works against you. It's just the feel of the ball what it is, but actually you're not really getting that much more on it. So that could be his issue right there. It's just everything's in a groove for him, and they just teeing off on it from his first game. But he has another start coming up, probably about the 3rd or 4th game in the season. So we'll see how that goes for him. But right now, I mean, he got shelled yesterday.
All right. Yeah, because I'm looking. So I didn't catch like the very first inning, but I looked at the score. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna play FanDuel Draftkings on the Dodgers real quick. Hold up, they're down like 5-0 in the first inning. So that was the surprise right there. But the game did have some smacks. The Dodgers went down. However, they were never out of this game until the very, very end. And we had superstar Mookie Betts picking right where he left off last season. He hit the first home run of the season, and he won a car. I'm not sure how that works or what incentive that was. But Mookie Betts definitely went out there and performed. And I'm not sure if he drove in Shohei Ohtani or Ohtani drove him in, but I know Ohtani got his first hit and racked up his first RBI of the season. So that was really exciting. And absolutely. So for those two guys,
he's going to be the catalyst. Ohtani's going to be the catalyst for this team, man. Them at bats, man. They can't lose with them two guys, man. They're stacked. They're stacked. But there is one team in the way, I think.
Who's that?
To see, believe it or not, we'll go back. You know what base MLB team I hate? What sports team I hate? What city I cannot stand? Spit it out.
What city you cannot stand? Atlanta.
Sports team. Yeah, there you go. There you go. But I'm gonna have to give it up to the Atlanta Braves, man. They that team is gonna be official this year. If they don't win it this year, they should. I don't know what to say about them. I do not. They actually got that's actually my top team in the league this year. That's the top team for as like runs scored. Well, number one offense coming back this year. They bringing everybody back except for the left fielder.
Yeah, they got the first baseman
came back. Everybody. Jared, what thing his name is pronounced? Kellenick and Adam Duvall going to be platooning left field. Trying to get that starting role. But yeah, everybody's back except for the left field. Their pitching is top notch. Then they got Mr. 47 himself.
Yes, sir.
What's his name? Ronald
Acuna Jr.
Yeah. He started the 40 club. First player to ever hit 41 home runs and eclipsed 73 stolen bases in the same season, which is pretty sweet. And
That's
crazy. And they got at least 5 players starting, all hit at least 30 home runs apiece last year.
What?
How you gonna do that? And then like some Matt Olson, Marcell Ozuna.
Okay, hold on. So they were the number. I don't remember. They the number 1 seed going into the playoffs postseason last year.
Then in baseball, it's like who's hot at the right time. The Phillies was a hot team last year.
Yeah, that's who they lost to, right? I watched that game. It was one part series in the 8th inning. It was bases were loaded. Ronald Acuna was at bat, 2 outs. Dude, he sent it. I'm like, this is the moment right here. Acuna Jr. at the plate, dude. You can just if you get this home run right here, you send it home. He hit it to center field. It was a good shot, but it came up a little short. So that was a really good game there. So yeah, we got some good stuff going on. Now, comparing each league, who do you think has the edge for the league this year? The National League or American League?
I'm an American League man, but I think not Atlanta, but the National League is stronger this year. I really do. And last year, those weren't Texas and who was it? Texas and Arizona in the World Series. To me, those weren't actually the best 2 teams in the league. They got hot at the right time. Right. Just like with Philly, Yeah, got hot at the right time. That's what we have. It was good. It was a good series. Take nothing away from it. It was a good series. You're not gonna always have the best 2 teams in the championship, but that's just the way it unfolded. And then right behind Atlanta, with me, you got the Dodgers coming up. They're gonna be stacked. You got Ohtani and they had what's the name? Teoscar Hernandez.
Right. So with the Dodgers, they have to win a champion. When was their last championship run? Wasn't it?
Recent. What year was that? What, 2 years ago, I think.
So they have to win a champ. Like, this is a team that's like they're selling out for a championship. You look at the Los Angeles Rams. Using a football comparison, they had top end talent. They had this guy. They even bought Weddle back for free agency. I heard he was playing basketball once a week and just lifting. The Dodgers are trying to buy a championship. With that crazy Shohei Ohtani contract, the way it's constructed is just insane.
Yeah, the way you said that word that bothers me. Buy. Now you're going to the Yankees.
All right, hold on.
I can't stand that.
Pops, you got to stop right there. You already know.
Yankees is my team, though, but I just hate the way they have brought all these outside players in trying to buy that championship. Trying to buy that World Series ring, and it's not going to pan out like that. They did it. They had the right formula to do it. You got to bring the guys from your farm system. And that's where Atlanta's strong right now.
Yeah.
85-90% of those guys that come up through the farm. They played together all those years. Look, you got to look back at when Yankees had the three-peat those two years those 2 stretches where they won like back to back to back. All those guys, maybe 90% of them was all through their farm system. That's what it's all about, man. You got to stay together in jail and be cohesive and get that chemistry together, man. As far as just buying this player, nah, that ain't gonna work. You can go to the NBA with that. Look at all of them all those stacked teams, all those
So
super teams. That garbage. But anyway.
So looking at the whole super team thing, you think about it. It really, a lot of teams do it. They're like, oh, it works. You put this together. But if you're talking about championship, that really only worked for LeBron. And maybe if you think about the '08 Celtics or whatever year they won, that only worked for LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You think of everybody else. I mean, granted, the Warriors added Kevin Durant. I mean, I'm not sure if it's not really the same thing because they already had their team together and they just added somebody. But you look at all the other guys, the Clippers that tried to assemble things, the Nets that tried to assemble things together. I mean, even something as minute as the Bulls trying to put some guys together. It's the whole super team thing. It leaves it's real top heavy and it leaves a lot to be glued together, as you said, like with cohesion and guys knowing each other. It comes down to something as simple as just being so familiar with each other on the bus. You know what I'm saying? In the locker room, like being around this guy, this new guy. Like, how do you even know I'm being in the mood to be around them today? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That can alter everything, man.
All right,
alter everything.
So let's go on to one player, Giancarlo Stanton, who got bought from the Marlins a while ago. And they made a joke when Derek Jeter went there and said the Marlins were a farm system for the Yankees. So he's been looking solid in his last few spring games. I think he had 3 home runs in one game and whatnot. Do you think there's a chance for a resurgence or a comeback season for Stanton, or just?
I mean, name somebody on the Yankees roster besides Stanton and Judge. Name somebody.
Soto. We just got Soto.
Juan Soto. Yeah, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto. Okay. Garrett Cole.
Yeah, we know Cole. Yeah, the pitcher. Yeah.
Okay. Nestor Cortez.
Right.
Gosh, I'm forgetting my other guy's name. The other pitcher. The closer. I believe he's a closer.
Yeah, that was my team, man. They did so much.
We got Volpe. Yeah. Is Volpe still there with us?
Yeah, he's still there. Anthony Volpe, yeah. He's still there. Yep. And then you got DJ LeMahieu.
LeMahieu, yes. I was just reading about him.
Yeah. They're gonna be an average team. I don't look man.
Say what? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
You got Texas. No, you got Texas.
I can't hear you.
No, with Corey Seager. 1 second.
All right. So you said average. So how far do you think the Yankees can go this season? You see them going to a wild card, maybe winning a wild card game, maybe taking the division, or because the Rays are sitting right there.
Yeah, they could. Like I said, they're gonna start out strong. I think they'll fizzle out due to they just don't.
And then injuries too. That's been a big thing. That's also been a big thing.
Yeah, don't get me started on injuries, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, you got the Yankees.
All right, I got you. All right, then
you got, don't forget about Houston.
Houston,
and they just reeled in Altuve, signed him to that big extension, and also
right. So Houston's always there.
Yeah, you got Bregman still there, Kyle Tucker, Yordan, Alvarez, and Yanier Diaz. But Houston's gonna be good again. And the Phillies, they're young. They Phillies are loaded with Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Trey Turner, and what's his name? JT Realtomoto, whatever.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're straight. And Baltimore, I think Baltimore gonna bounce back strong too. I mean, everybody say that was a fluke last year with them winning the AL East, but I think they'll prove people wrong this year.
Okay, and what do you think the odds of the Texas Rangers getting another chance of a title run?
They can get into the playoffs, and once again, it's about who all gets hot. Who gets hot, Who gets hot at the right time.
Okay.
And same thing with Arizona. I mean, they were both wild card teams. That's what's crazy. They were both wild card. They were playing good ball at the right time. Once again, those are young teams. They were hungry. They were hungry.
Now, is there a team like is there a team that wasn't quite in the playoffs that you see a lot of like young potential that can possibly make some moves or slide into the playoffs?
Oh,
Anybody you can kind of think of?
I think Cincinnati might be able to do something.
Cincinnati, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir. Cincinnati. That's a good one. Cincinnati. Maybe I think Tampa Bay, they'll be right there in the thick of things again. The Devil Rays will be. And all the rest of them, they just there filling the board. I mean, it's sad how far these teams have fallen off, Like Yankees used to be all about the Yankees and the Red Sox. And Yankees and Red Sox and the Mets and all those teams just falling off. Oh, the bottom feeders now, especially Boston. Especially Boston.
They're falling off big time. All right. So here we go. All right, so we're gonna wrap this segment up. Give me your National League and American League MVP prediction. Just off the top of your head, who you got?
I think Mr. 40-40 can, Mr. 40-70 can do it again. He can be right there in the thick of it, man.
Okay,
right there. He's the National League. If it's not him, it'd be Shohei. But Shohei, he's just gonna be hitting this year.
Yeah, he's gonna be batting this year.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Barry Bonds needs to look out for that single season. I mean,
for real.
Yeah. You look out for that. And American League, it's hard to say in American League because there's so much. The talent level is all average in the American League. Everybody's about the same there. So I don't know who you call in American League. You can put Judge back up there again, Aaron Judge.
Judge, what you think? He'll probably be top 2 in American League odds, like preseason or whatnot.
Yeah, if he stays healthy, he'll give it another run. He'll put up some big numbers, but that's the thing. Them guys can't stay healthy, man. I don't understand it. You stretch every day. How you? Never mind. Getting a headache.
Hey man.
Hey man, them guys, they get hurt all the time. Little babies. I don't get it. Why? How you get hurt all the time?
Bro, it happens. All right, and top of your head, give me your World Series matchup and who you think takes the title.
World Series, we're gonna do wow, man.
Or you want to hold on? We can hold on. Actually, let's hold on until next week. Let's get some more information and hold on until next week.
We'll do that.
All right, guys, that wraps up this segment of We the Champs. Carolina Blue, we appreciate you coming on.
Anytime, go Tar Heels.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share. We the Champs. We out. Peace.
Later.